Hey y'all, Samantha from Rodent Hit Kickboxing and Rodent Hit Fit. Today, I want to talk to you about weight loss tips. This is all about creating habit change to create a healthier lifestyle. All right, let's say you're just getting started. You're overweight, you have a goal that you want to achieve in weight loss. Where do you start? This is about changing your relationship with food. It's a total mindset thing. You have to realize that food is fuel. You have to eat for fuel and not to get full. Let's change the relationship that you have with food. This is not a special diet. This is just changing the attitude that you have toward food. Drink at least 8 to 16 ounces of water before every meal. And you should drink roughly half your body weight in ounces of water per day anyway. For example, if you weigh 200 pounds, you should be drinking 100 ounces of water per day. I want you to realize that carbs are not evil. Not all carbs are bad. You must have gas in your car to drive your car. So if you want to be able to be active and perform, you're going to have some carbs because that's your source of fuel. Increase your protein intake. Maybe start some resistance training. You need to lift to lose weight. Okay, and in talking about snacks, it's okay to be human, okay? You can have them in moderation. I would suggest to not eat snacks directly out of the bag. For example, I enjoy dark chocolate, so I'll buy one of those huge dark chocolate bars. I'll bring it home, break the little squares off, and I'll put 2 squares in a Ziploc baggie, seal them up, I drop them in the freezer. So when I'm wanting something sweet, have a sweet tooth, I'll grab one little baggie out of that freezer and I'll eat 2 little squares of that dark chocolate, and that usually satisfies it. Mamas, you gotta stop eating what your kids didn't eat. You're not a garbage disposal girl. And mama, don't be eating them gummy bears. You can't be having their snacks. I suggest keeping a food journal or downloading an app that counts your calories. You might really be blown away by what you're eating and how many calories are in it. Start meal prepping. That is so important, y'all. Sit down and make yourself a meal plan. I do this for my clients, send it out every week on a private group. They don't have to follow it entirely, like religiously. I lay it out as a template for them so they have something to simply go by. When you get that meal plan laid out, go to the store and buy the items that you need. Then take the time to prepare them. They'll be ready when you go to work the next morning. You can just grab your bag and go. Meal prepping is a lot cheaper than eating out. Bring your spouse on board, your boyfriend, girlfriend, son, daughter, coworker, whoever, so you guys can hold each other accountable. You want to figure out what your BMR is, not your BMI, but your BMR, it's your basal metabolic rate. Now there's calculators that you can get on Google and do this for free. You just plug some numbers in. What it's going to tell you is the amount of macros that you're going to need, like your fats, carbs, proteins, and calories per day for your body to maintain something called homeostasis. And this is all of your body systems working together so that you can function. Okay, let's say that your BMR says that you need to take in 1,700 calories per day. I'm just using that for an example. You've been food journaling and you see that on an average day, you take in 3,000 calories per day. How do we fix this? If you create a calorie deficit of 500 calories per day, you'll lose roughly 2 pounds per week. That's a safe method and a safe way to lose weight, and you're more likely to keep it off. Realize you have to create a calorie deficit to lose weight. So in getting back to the scenario of, hey, I got a problem because I'm taking in 3,000 calories per day, but my BMR says that I should be having in only 1,700. Let's decrease that by 500 a day and take those small baby steps. In doing that, I'm not saying that you must starve yourself to death. What I'm saying is make better choices and get up and move. Let's decrease your food intake by 250 calories a day, and let's get up and burn calories, exercise, by 250 calories per day. Add those together, you got 500. I'm gonna tell you that this works because I'm living, breathing proof that it works. I lost 65 pounds by taking these steps and applying them toward my life. You know, you gotta be realistic, okay? You didn't gain all that weight overnight, 25, 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds. And you're not going to lose it overnight or over a few days, few weeks either. This takes dedication and consistency. Is it easy? No. Is it going to be hard? Absolutely. But is it worth it? Yes. Please don't get fixated on the scale. The scale is not always going to be the telltale sign that you are making progress. Notice things like, hey, I feel better, or my clothes fit a little looser, or wow, I'm getting some muscle. Those are things that are telling you you're making progress. My goal is to help you lose weight the natural way. You can take all those magic potions, powders, and have all those procedures done if you want. When you stop taking the magic potions and powders, you're going to gain that weight back because you didn't develop any healthy lifestyle skills. You know, I don't know exactly what the statistics are. It's just been, as per my observation, people that have had the gastric bypass surgery and all the gastric weight loss procedures, I see over time that they end up gaining that weight back because they never developed a healthy lifestyle. You know, you can go to one of those weight loss doctors or the fat doctor if you want to, and they can put you on a 500 calorie diet per day and write for phentermine and all these chemicals that you have no idea what they're going to do to your body in the long run. Yeah, you're going to lose some weight. You sure will. However, when you stop taking that stuff, you're going to gain it all back. All that's doing is placing a Band-Aid on the boo-boo. It doesn't fix it. I truly believe with all my heart that movement is medicine. Preventative care is more important now than ever, guys. Costs of health care are skyrocketing. We need to do everything possible to take care of our bodies. We only get one, okay? Let's try to prevent all the chronic diseases that kill Americans on a daily basis, such as stroke, diabetes, renal failure, cardiovascular disease, and I could go on and on. Get up and move, y'all. This is you against you, my friend. You need to own that it's your responsibility to take charge of your lifestyle and losing weight. It's not your trainer's fault. It's not your gym's fault. Your trainer can't run around and smack donuts and pizza out of your hand all the time. Your trainer can't be there at 5 in the morning to say, hey, get up, it's time to go to the gym. You have to be disciplined. You have to put forth the effort and apply yourself. The main takeaway here is I want you to develop healthier lifestyles. Get up and move. If you don't come here, go somewhere else. Get out and walk. Go play with your kids. Hey, if you like the content of this video, please give it a thumbs up and like, share. Feel free to message me if you have any questions. I have the tools to help you start this journey. But at the end of the day, this is you against you.